Hi, Michiko here and welcome back to a new video. Today I'll do another makeup look for you guys. I wanted to do the Hollywood shirt video for this week, but I need to buy more lining fabric for the shirt and I can't really afford it right now, so I just have to wait a little bit longer. But the video will be up eventually and the shirt will be done eventually. But for now I'll do another makeup filler video, I suppose. And yeah, I'll do Deku. I have done him before, but it's 3 years ago, and it's my second video on this channel, but not really the second one, because I have some videos that are hidden, but we don't speak about those. They are forgotten. So let's just say the Deku video is my first, actually the second, but yeah, it's my first video, and I'm gonna redo it. But I do the makeup the same way as I used to do back 3 years ago. It has not changed. My skills have not changed. It's the same as they have been. Kind of sad, I guess, but who cares. Anyway, I will start the video. I guess the video is already started. I'll start the makeup. I will be doing the video in voiceover style, because the sound in the last video was really bad. I don't really have a good setup. I have a mic right here, as you can see, because I use it for streaming, so yeah, it's always attached, which makes it a little bit harder to make other type of videos. So yeah, I'll do a voiceover until I have a better, I guess, mic setup. And the built-in on the camera is just really bad and it picks up so much sounds. I don't really like that. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a bit better. So yeah, that's the reason why. Hello you guys and welcome back to a new makeup look, and as I said, I'll be doing Deku for you guys, and I probably don't have to show you guys how I do my foundation, all of that, because it's the same every single time. I add my foundation of choice, which is just one because I just have one, so I don't know why. I said it's foundation of choice, like I have options. I don't have options, I have one. And then I go in with my concealer as highlights, so I add the concealer where I want highlights, which would be on top of my nose, chin, forehead, underneath the eyes, and then I blend it in. Easy peasy like that. I also went in with eyebrow glue, just to make my eyebrows look a little bit better, cause they shit. They're shabby. So I tried to just form them a little bit to make them look a bit cleaner, I suppose, and I later went in with some green color, as Deku has green eyebrows. I'm very sad, but I think I threw away my contacts a little while ago, which is good because they are 3 years old, so it was time for them to end up in the bin. But yeah, that means that I don't have contacts for this video, but yeah, when do I ever have contacts anyway? I usually don't use contacts. I would use a lot of contacts before. But then I kind of stopped because I would just do pictures and I can just Photoshop them, and it's really easy. But for video, I do miss having contacts, so that was a little bit sad. So yeah, I have blue eyes, so my Deku has blue eyes, but not in the pictures, because I just use Photoshop. For eyes, I do something different every single time I do Deku, and every time I do a character, it's different, to be honest. So I just went in with a real light pink, which I usually do. And then I try to go in with a little bit of brown just in the outer corner of the eye to make some definition and depth to the eye, which is nice. This contour palette is so damn old and I think I need a new one. But it's not making my skin bad or anything, so I don't know. Don't you throw away your makeup because it can make your skin irritated and stuff? But my skin is fine, but I think it's also because I don't wear the makeup on my face that long, so it doesn't really matter if it's old or not, I suppose. But yeah, it's not good to have old makeup, so you should throw it away, but I don't listen to my own advice, so why would you? I do want to get better at when it comes to makeup, contour and stuff like that. I'm not really good, but I also don't adventure out of my comfort zone a lot, and that's an issue. So I feel like I should do more makeup and be more creative and actually dare to step out of my comfort zone and do something cool and actually learn something new. Because it's been a while. You don't really learn new stuff when you just do the same thing over and over and over again, which makes sense. And I'm always unsure what to do with the eyeliner, because I don't want it to look too feminine, which I feel like I often end up doing, not on purpose, but it ends up being very feminine. But I'm doing a male character, so I don't want it to look like a girl. I'm just not really good with eyeliner, and sometimes I'm very lucky and it looks really nice, and other times I'm not that lucky and it looks really bad. I wasn't really sure how I wanted eyes, so I went in with a pencil first just to draw out, because it's easier to wash away if you do mistakes, and I did some mistakes. And then I went in with a stronger liquid liner after. It's really hard to film and do it, because when I do it, I don't really see if I'm in frame or how it looks, and then it ends up looking not that great. But at least this time you can kind of see what I'm doing. That's an issue I have a lot of the time. I also went in with a white liner on the waterline, just to make the eyes look a little bit bigger, because Deku has really big eyes, which a lot of anime characters do. I also added some sparkles in the inner corner of the eye. A lot of sparkles. This is a crayon cream wheel, and I'm going in with the green color of the wheel. This is a cream color. I think you would call it a cream color. A grease color? No, cream color, I think. And it's really nice. It looks nice on the skin. You can use it on your eyebrows and it looks good. When I'm at con, I will also add some eyeshadow on top of it just to set it, because it's a creamy color, so it rubs off easily. So you kind of have to have some powder to set it. Since I was just home, me being lazy, I just did the cream color and left it like that. And when I'm even more lazy, I'll just add eyeshadow to my eyebrows. I went in with my blush, and I only have this one blush, so it's always the same pink color. I think I mentioned before that I wanted a peachy color, but this is peachy. I have peachy. What I meant was orange. I want a blush that is more orangey with more yellow tones to it, because I think they look really nice, and I want to try. And for the freckles, which I have mentioned before, I do my freckles like I have done for ages. I go in with this watercolor for your face, aqua color from Creolon. Creolon is a German brand, a really good brand. They do a lot of special effects makeup, and I really like them. So yeah, I use my stipple sponge, my stipple sponge for the freckles. I just dab it into the paint, and then I put it on my hand just to fade it out a little bit, because it gets really a bit strong if you take it from the paint and straight to your face. So I try to fade it out on my hand beforehand, and then I put it on my face. And I think they look really good, and it's really easy, and face paint also doesn't rub off that easily. So I really like using face paint as freckles. I use my amazing highlighter. It's so good. I'm out there shining more than a Twilight vampire, and I'm all here for it. It's so amazing. I just know that I need to find something similar when this runs out, because they don't sell this exact product anymore, which is really, really, really sad, because it's so good. I just want to be a vampire from Twilight, okay? I also painted my fingers. I didn't really paint them. I added eyeshadow to them to make them look a bit bruised. It was more for the photo shoot, but I don't think I liked any of the pictures with the hand, so so it was kind of a waste. But I think it looks kind of good. The only thing is it's eyeshadow. It rubs off very easily, and I got it all over the place. I painted the fingers, and then I did a little bit of a photo shoot, but then I went back to do a little bit more makeup, and I did the Detroit Smash effect. Or I tried, I just did it quick, and then I did a few more pictures. And then I was done, actually. And if you're wondering what wig I'm using, it's a wig from Arda wigs. It's the Hansel in Olive. I'm gonna write it down in the info box anyway, so you can just look it up. And it's the same type of wig as I use for Marshall Lee, actually, just in another color. And I actually have a lot of those wigs. I don't buy a lot of Arda wigs anymore, because it's really expensive. Really sad, because they have really great wigs. But if you live in the States, I think they are way cheaper. It's just that I live in Europe and it's really expensive here, so. But I do have a few wigs from them, because it was a bit cheaper a few years ago. But the shipping right now is insane, yo. It's like $50 for shipping. And I'm not gonna pay more in shipping for the wig itself, and then you also have to pay customs on top of all, and then you'll end up paying like hundreds of dollars just for a $30 wig, and it's not worth it. So I use a lot of Costcraft, which is a UK store. For a smash effect, I went in with the same cream color just in red, and I use an angled brush just to draw it on my face. I drew the outline first and then I filled it in later. So, which character is your favorite from Boku no Hero Academia, eh? Tell me down in the comment section. I think mine's Darby, actually. But Deku is a comfort character for me because it's very easy to do. And when I just want to chill at a con, I do Deku. I don't really have cosplay for him actually. I just wear this sweater which I'm wearing right now when I do Deku at con. I also tried to make the uniform once, but yeah, it didn't end up good. It was really bad. But to be honest, making a suit jacket is really hard, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I don't know how to sew at all. I guess I know a little bit, but when I did it, I had no idea, and it's kinda bad, but it's something. I also just left in my piercings, cause, yeah, I don't know. It's part of me, and I kind of like when you do a character and you kind of leave some of your personal things, I guess, like earrings or piercings and stuff like that. I think it's add a little bit to the character, like you're taking a piece of yourself and adding it to the character, which is fun. And that's the look, and I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna show you guys the reveal now. So I'll say goodbye to you guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched the whole video, send a broccoli emoji in the chat. And thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it and wanna see more. And if you are new, do subscribe if you liked the video. If you didn't like it, don't subscribe. Just leave. I'm joking. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Michiko out.
I've been getting you the way